Hi everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This is your learning coach Vinod, and I'm so happy to welcome you for the launch of the Astropedia magazine. I know by this time all of you would have known that how much amount of sweat, how much amount of effort the kids of the Space Science Learning Club's 30-year program, 30-week program have put into bringing this magazine into life. So over the next few hours time you're going to listen to them, you not just listen but also interact, play, and have so much fun in knowing about the magazine, knowing about space science and astronomy. So let me welcome this session by uh, you know uh, an a small video by our editor in chief, Ritika. So with that, let me just bring her on stage.
All. I am Ritika Ramprabhu, editor-in-chief of the magazine to be released today. First, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here with us today for Space Science Learning Club's first ever children magazine, Space Science in Astronomy, titled Astropedia. We are very pleased to be able to welcome those of you that have been with us for a long time, as well as those who are new to our SSLC platform. It is a great honor for me personally to have a very well known personality here as a chief guest for this wonderful event. I warmly welcome Dr. Mohammed Abbas sir for this magazine launch, and I would also like to welcome our beloved learning coach Vinod Kumar sir. Warm welcome sir. Special thanks to you sir for allowing me an opportunity to deliver the welcome address, though I couldn't join live for this event due to personal reasons. So, in this journey, not only me, each and everyone who are part of this magazine journey will have a beautiful experience. I can proudly say that our magazine, Astropedia, was created only by students without any adult support. All the articles covered in this magazine, including the designs and layouts, are 100% created only by students in the age group of 9 to 14 years. And the magazine's objective is to create interest for the beginners in space science and astronomy. And as a editor in chief of this magazine, my main work is to determine the look and feel of the publication and to lead the team of editors and writers. So, this is what I have done overall. So, how this journey started? Its seed was sowed during initial days of SSLC's 30-week year-long program, kick-started around September 2020. The idea was planted in our mind none other than Vinod Kumar sir, a learning coach during its first week program itself. And I still remember our first task he gave for the volunteers of team members to individually submit a report justifying why they are suitable for this leadership position. And this was followed by our personal interviews. And I have to mention here that it happened to be only my second interview after the one that I've had before my pre-KG admission. And one can't forget the valuable interview tips he have gave us on dressing, body language, etc. So I prepared myself for a one full day before the interview, and the results were announced on the same day evening itself. Though I felt delighted after hearing my selection as editor in chief of this project. So I can't hide the fact that it also brought anxiety as many questions rode in my mind like, what is magazine editing first of all? How am I going to execute this job successfully, etc. So this also increased my curiosity level to explore further and to understand better the responsibilities of magazine editor and editor in chief in particular. So special mention for the contribution made by the resource person Revati ma'am, editor in chief of EOC, who taught us the basic on magazine production and project management. Our team presented various possible magazine layouts options in a form of presentation to take her views and inputs. Her feedback, inputs, and appreciations were priceless. Her session was a real eye opener for most of us, and needless to mention that our confidence skyrocketed after attending her session. Initially, four groups were formed, like editorial, content, designing, and marketing team. Editorial team was led by myself, and I was assisted by three gems, namely Shardul Gupta, Vaishnavi, and Prarthana Bhatt. Their contribution was immense for this project. And this project taught us so many things, like teamwork, shouldering responsibilities, learning new tools, using technologies to solve problems, so on and so forth. One valuable learning is that every challenge thrown to us is not just a challenge, it's an opportunity to learn new things and grow faster. There were so many interesting incidents in our magazine journey so far. There was a situation that, without knowing that editorial team is solely responsible for the article title selection, our content team also engaged in the title preparation for the magazine. And when we realized that both the teams were involved in the same job, we had a difficult time in elimination as there was ceiling in maximum number of articles that can be incorporated in our plan. Thanks to Anish, chief of the content team, who came out with a brilliant solution in the form of Google Doc. It helps us choose the best articles through voting. And I would also like to thank Anish and his team members like Shresh, Shrishti, Gorak Sharma, Saumya Gupta, Aburvan and Arus. There were excellent coordination between all the teams. I remember when our coach requested us to prepare the prototype article to kickstart our project. I took the responsibility and hand over the article to the designing team, which happened to be our Astropedia's first developed article, the prototype article. This was followed by many other articles by the members across all four teams. Yes, this project is complete team project as every team members across four teams were given opportunity to prepare a minimum of one article against the shortlisted titles. All the articles were then handed over to the content team. Big thanks to Shresh, assistant team leader of content team, who coordinated well with every team members by collecting and storing the articles. Then it was proofreaded by the content team itself. And Apurvan from content team played a significant role in proofreading process. Big thanks to him. We all know that the plagiarism is a serious issue in academic environment. More than simple stealing text from internet, it's an ethical issue, right? We are responsible person of SSLC have always took against the dishonest acts. Okay, kudos to editorial team member Pratana, who took the responsibility of plagiarism checking to avoid eliminations if any. Today, our magazine is looking very appealing and impressive because of impressive work carried out by our designing team, led by Ubdas Pal and supported by Pratyush, Ambrish, Ashutosh, and Daksh. Okay, so they used to regularly interact over a Zoom call to finalize the ad designed elements, fonts, colors, and etc. Last but not the least, it's the good marketing strategy which is critical for the success of any commodity. E-magazines can be no exception to this. Our marketing team was led by Jeeva Shruti and supported by Selva Narayana Srivatsan, Emmanuel Joshua and Sankalp Chakravarti. They have done a splendid job already by collecting a maximum advertisements even in these challenging times. Marketing is always a continuous process, we all know that, and I hope that they will continue with similar effective promotion strategies to ensure maximum reach post launch as well. I have to acknowledge that as editor in chief, I have learned a lot. In fact, every moment spent with our learning coach and every interaction with fellow SSLC family members happened to be a learning time for me. More than magazine editing and project management, have learned lot of essential life skills like problem solving, decision making, teamwork, acknowledging opposite side views. All these would not be become reality without the support and guidance of our learning coach. Being a blessing is about empowering others. It is living beyond ourselves to service to others. Thank you, sir. You're such a blessing.
Hey guys, thank you so much. So you did hear to what our editor in chief had to say with regards to the kind of work that they have put into creating this magazine. So now for the moment that you guys are all waiting for, the launch of the magazine. For that, I'm going to invite my dear friend Dr. Mohammad Abbas. Hi, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Hello, Vinod, and hello, everyone. And I feel pleased today to be with you on launching this magazine. And I'm actually super proud of what these kids have been doing. At first, when I first looked at the magazine, I thought it was made by some professional designers and professional astronomers and writers, and then I was surprised when I was looking at the authors. So some of them are like 9 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old. This is something that I'm really proud of, and I was also very happy to see that, and I look forward for the launching of the magazine now.
Hey, thank you so much, Dr. Abbas. So, first of all, congratulations on your personal, day.
Thanks.
So he just shared some time back that today is his engagement day, and
Yeah.
thank you so much for taking time, on a great day for you. So, sparing some moment for all of us over here.
Of course, it's a pleasure. And just that everyone knows, I actually know Vinod from, I think it was year 2014. And I was inspired by his idea of having a planetarium, which I think he was taking to schools, and he was sharing the planetarium experience with students in India. And I was inspired by his idea, and I actually made my own idea similar to his idea, but in a different country. And since one, me and Vinod have been in touch on and off, and I'm really happy to be part of this community that you guys are actually making now.
Hey, thank you so much, Dr. Abbas. So without further ado, let me do a screenshot. Let's go get ahead with the magazine, and then probably I'd be really happy if you can, share some of your life insights with these. Huh?
Sure.
Yeah. So with that, okay. So guys, we are here with the launch of the magazine. So, Doctor, can we launch the magazine?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
guys, this is the magazine. So, like what Dr. Abbas said, actually, our lead designer is only 13 years old.
And your editor
Okay.
in chief,
She's
the
12.
lady who was speaking now, she's how old is
She's
she?
12. She's
Oh
12.
wow!
12.
I wish I knew how to speak like her when I was 12. I have to say that.
Huh? So this is the complete magazine done by the kids. So we have about 50 pages of articles, all written. Almost close to 48 pages are written by these children, written at very easy English, so that it's kind of like easy for kids to understand. So, guys, as the magazine is launched, probably as soon as the event is over, for those of you who had registered, we'll be sending you the magazine for free. Okay. So this is a digital magazine which we are going to give to almost. So far, we have had about 7,800 people who have registered for the magazine. So
Wow.
that's the reach of the marketing team. So they have taken it to all their school, and ask people to register for it. So we are going to send this to everyone free of cost.
Hey Vinod, is this magazine gonna be soft copies only, or are you
Yes,
gonna actually
soft
print
copy.
it
No,
soft
it's
copies?
only
Yeah,
going to be
good.
digital copy.
Yeah, good for
So
the environment.
good for
Really?
environment, good for our pocket.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
okay, okay. So Dr. Abbas, I'm gonna, I'd be really happy if you can, share some of your life. So what inspired you to become an astronaut? What inspired you to become an astronomer? What kind of research you are doing? So stage is yours.
Of course. Thank you again, Vinod, and thank you everyone again and again. I'm always impressed of the work you guys have been doing, and it really surprises me to see a magazine that nicely written, that nicely designed, which was purely designed by students, at least school students. And at some point in my life, I was seriously considering doing a magazine for astronomy for the Arab world, and I thought it was taking just so much time and I couldn't do it, so I shifted to other things. So I'm really happy to see that you guys are doing this now. Just to tell you a bit about myself, in case some of you who are listening to this live broadcast now might relate to my experience. But as a kid, I've always been interested in science and mainly in physics and astronomy. I always liked the math, physics, astronomy, all of these topics. And when I was a student in the school, in my bedroom at least, it was fully decorated by astronomy related images or pictures or monuments and so on. I didn't know much about astronomy, to be honest, at that time. And I only got a good experience in space sciences and in astronomy in general. Uh, it was when I enrolled in the university, when I became university student. And in my university, they had this astronomy club. It was called Physics Club. And when I enrolled in the physics club, I learned that they have a telescope also. So you know, at some point in my life, I wanted to use that telescope. Problem was that the telescope, which was owned by the physics club, was actually broken. So I had to take it home. I had to fix it, and it took me 2 months to make it work again. And I cannot forget that day when I took that telescope when it was fixed. I put it in on campus, and there was a very bright star in the sky. I had no idea what that star was. So all I did was I pointed my telescope to that bright star, and I started looking through the eyepiece, and I started focusing the images. And 1 minute later, I realized that I was looking at not a star, but at the planet Jupiter. And I will never forget that moment. The moment I saw Jupiter in the telescope, because I wasn't expecting it, it was as if something has hit me on the face and told me or gave me a sign that, okay, this is what I will be doing all my life. It just, it synced into my brain that this is my future, that I'm just gonna be an astronomer. Although I was already interested in astronomy, but I didn't know how to become an astronomer. And that was the breaking point in my life when I was sure I want to be an astronomer. And back in the day, I'm talking about 13, 14 years ago. We didn't have iPhones, we didn't have Skyview applications. It was so hard to look at the sky and to know what we were looking at. All these applications on the phone came later on. But anyway, so that was the moment when I realized I wanted to become an astronomer. So I kept on being a physics student at the university, and I started applying to the US and to Europe for a master's program. And at some point, when I graduated, I got a master's degree offer from a university in Ohio in the United States. And for me, it was a big surprise. I was, of course, very happy to receive an acceptance to go and do my master's in the US. I didn't travel at that time. I didn't know the outside world. I didn't know how living in the United States will be, and so on. But I was very happy and pleased to go. And this is how it started, really. After Lebanon, because I was studying in Lebanon, physics, I was getting a physics degree in Lebanon. I traveled to the US. I was a master's student. I spent 2 years there observing with a big telescope at our university. So my job was to observe every once or twice every week during the nighttime, to operate the telescope, to point it to different stars and galaxies, and to take images, and then to analyze those images, and to do research. And until this day, when I tell people that I do research in astronomy, they are always surprised, and they will be like, oh, this must be very hard, very complicated. And you know what? It's not very complicated. It's not very hard. As long as you like what you are doing, you would find pleasure in the thing rather than finding it difficult. So I don't think doing research, is something super hard, as long as you like it and as long as you enjoy it. This is at one point. So I spent 2 great years in the US doing my master's degree. After that, after I finished my master's degree, I moved to Germany, to the University of Heidelberg, which is one of the largest universities that offer astronomy programs. So in Heidelberg, in Germany, we were around 200 astronomers, or even maybe more, and it was super big. Uh, the entire town was full of astronomers, and over there I had the chance to meet different people in the astronomy field. Some of those people were working on galaxies, on stars, on telescopes, on planets, because I mean, if you look at the magazine that you guys have created, the Astropedia magazine, you would realize that the authors of the different articles have different interests. Some of them wrote about planets, some of them wrote about stars, about galaxies. And exactly this is what's going to be the case if you study astronomy in the future. You know, you cannot be an expert in all of the fields in astronomy. You cannot be an expert in cosmology and in galaxies and in theoretical astronomy. You have to be an expert in one of those fields. And so you always have the chance to choose what you want. Astronomy is a very broad and big topic. So, and you know, and going back to Germany, I spent around 4 years in Germany doing research about the galaxies. What I was trying to understand really was how the Milky Way was formed. And I think you all know that the Milky Way is the galaxy that we live in. So my job was to make maps for our galaxy to understand how it was really formed. And of course, it wasn't only me. There are hundreds of astronomers in the world trying to understand the same topic. For example, I try to understand a small part of how galaxies are formed, and other people in other universities try to also understand the galaxy formation. So all of these authors together, all of these astronomers together, working day and night to better understand the universe, help us day by day better understand the history of the universe, the history of astronomy, you know, uh, and the world that we actually live in. And it was only after Germany, after I spent like 4 years in Germany, that I moved back to Lebanon, where I'm originally from, and I started, doing events related to astronomy. I wanted to tell people, to tell the public, the kids and the grown-ups about astronomy. And I started this when I was 28 years old. And you guys have started a magazine when you are 15 or 13 years old. So I'm again and again, I'm very proud of what you have been doing. I'm just trying to tell you about what I have done to become an astronomer, to tell you that you can also do it. If you have in mind the idea of becoming a scientist, of becoming an astronomer, then nothing really can stop you. If you have the passion for it, nothing can stop you. And if you are one of those people who do not want to become a professional astronomer and you're just interested in the topic, so you are an amateur astronomer, you can also be an amateur astronomer, and there's nothing wrong with this. I have friends who are majoring in business or engineers or mathematics or theater or art, musicians. They are all interested in astronomy and they know a lot about astronomy, as they are amateur astronomers. So what I'm trying to tell you, if you have the interest in astronomy, I advise you to either keep it as a hobby, and to stay as an amateur astronomer, and read magazines, read the updates about what's happening in space, or you can become a professional astronomer. Both options are just fine. Both options are really good. But I advise you to always follow your interests and your passion. So keep on reading and learning and joining and reading the Astropedia magazine, and also joining all the workshops related to astronomy that has been going on. And lastly, I don't want to take so long. After going back to Lebanon, I was teaching astronomy courses in different universities, and most recently, I moved to New York University in Abu Dhabi, and now I'm doing research in astronomy, of course, and I'm also doing public outreach. So we organize workshops, astronomy camps, stargazing events, astrophotography events, and I just want to share a few slides with you. If you give me a second.
Dr.
Yes.
Abbas, kids, we have a couple of
Yes.
questions. Could you share about
Yes.
your experience? You are also an astronaut in training, so could you share some experience about that?
Yes, of course. So I was also lucky. to be part of the astronaut. Can you see my slide? Yeah, you can see,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we can see this.
Yeah, so I was also very super lucky because being an astronomer doesn't mean that you're an astronaut, right? If you are an astronaut, for example, you go to space, you go to the space station, maybe you go to the moon, I don't know, maybe in the future you go to Mars, who knows, especially in your generation. But for me, I also wanted to have the astronaut experience, and in this image here you see me in the astronaut suit, and this was in Russia, in Star City. And if you don't know what Star City is, one of the biggest training center for astronauts. And in fact, all of the astronauts you have seen in the past 20 years had to go to Star City, and they had to do the training in Star City where this image was taken. So I was lucky to go in last year, the beginning of actually 2 years ago, for the astronaut training program in Star City. Here I was in the astronaut suit. Believe it or not, but this suit costs $1 million. And I was inside the suit, and it was, they were holding me with a spring, so I was like free floating as if I was, flying. And this simulated the experience I would have if I ever go to space. And here you can see an image of one of my talks where I was trying to explain for the public, for the people, about string theory, if you have ever heard of this topic. And if any of you who are with us today know a bit about string theory, I really look forward to reading an article about string theory in the Astropedia magazine, because this is a very interesting topic. Um, you can also see here, I will show you a video, a very short video of the gravity, how it works. This, for example, is this as you, like this is the sun right there, and I'm gonna be throwing planets now in the vicinity of the sun, and you see the how. Oops, sorry. You can see how the planet Earth in this case, is orbiting around the sun because it is locked in the gravitational pull of the sun. And I would also like to see an article one day about the gravity. What does it really mean? Because gravity is still a very uh, it's a very complicated topic. Here you can see me with, I don't know if you recognize this guy, but this is astronaut Chris Hadfield. He's the Canadian astronaut, very famous one. This is another astronaut we invited. His name is Donald Thomas. Now, these people were in space. They lived in space. They went to space several times. So it's always a pleasure to meet them and to hear from their experiences. I want to share one more thing with you. This was during the astronaut training. You see, Chris Hadfield is sitting just next to me, and this is the training that astronauts get. So, as you all know, once astronauts are in the Soyuz spacecraft, it goes to space, and at some point, their spacecraft has to dock or has to land in the International Space Station. And this is the simulator they use in Star City to train their astronauts on how to dock in the machine, in the space station. Believe it or not, they gave us we had no training at all. All they were like, this is your Soyuz space station, and this is the International Space Station. We want you to dock in this machine. So let me go back 1 second. Yes, here. See, this is the Soyuz, this is the spaceship I was flying, and this is the International Space Station. And my job was to dock this machine into the International Space Station. And it's very, very delicate and super dangerous, because if you come very fast and you dock fastly, then you will ruin both machines, and this will put our lives in risk. And if you come so slow into the machine, if you try to dock so slowly, then it will not dock, and then you will have so many problems. So you have to dock exactly at the right angle and exactly at the right speed, and that was very, very challenging. This wasn't the only thing we were doing. We were trained on so many other things that astronauts actually train on. We even went to the Soyuz, we wore the spacesuits, we did the centrifuge, we experienced these G forces, and we did so many other things. The point here is, I'm trying to I'm just trying to tell you that never in my life, let me stop the screen. Never in my life I would have imagined that I could do all of this. Never would have imagined that I could study astronomy. I could get a PhD in astronomy and then teach it and then do astronaut training and then do public talks and so on. And obviously, from what I see, that you all of you guys have the potential to do this. You have already started with the magazine. You've been enrolled in different workshops, different presentations. I bet you know more about astronomy today than I knew when I was your age. So I just want to advise you to keep on pursuing your dreams, whether it's astronomy or anything else, and never, never, ever give up.
Hey, thank you so much, Dr. Abbas. So those were, very inspiring words. So I'm pretty sure, one among these kids who are, watching this video is going to end up in Russia in the same, astronaut training center one day. And we
Yes.
have a lot of people over here who are inspired to go to space. Huh?
Yes, I'm still
So
inspired to go to space, so I totally understand their feelings about that.
fantastic. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time, a special day, and being
My
here. So
pleasure.
special wishes from everyone over here in India. Okay, and do sure invite us to the marriage, and we are going to be there. Huh?
For sure, Vinny,
Whole,
for sure.
whole,
You're always
whole of
welcome.
whole of India is going to come there.
You guys are all welcome, really.
Okay, okay, Dr. Abbas. Huh? Thank you so much for being here once again. Yeah, bye bye.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's Dr. Abbas for us. So what we are going to do now is we are going to play a game of Kahoot. So just give us a minute while we get the Kahoot game ready. So this Kahoot game is run by three students, completely done by three students: Pratyush, Devnath, Aburvan, and Shardul Gupta. So they're going to share the Kahoot game pin and onboard you to play the Kahoot. So without further ado, just give us like 30 seconds and we are back playing the Kahoot.
Yeah, shall we start?
Hey, hi guys, you can start the Kahoot session now. So who's going to do the screen share?
Sir, I am sharing my screen, sir.
Yes,
Can you
please.
see it, sir?
Not yet.
Sir, can you see now?
Yes. Okay, guys, carry on from now on.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so hello, please go to yeah. So hello everyone, welcome to the Kahoot session. Here is a very well done Kahoot session is going on now. So please, are you playing? Those who are playing with a laptop, they can just register enter by their laptop only by entering the game pin, and please enter the website that is kahoot.it in the web new tab, and then you can join. Just enter the game pin that is 2098050 and then enter your name. So all many of them are joining, and now I am those who are playing with your mobile phone. How to play that? You have to be have two mobile phones to play the Kahoot. One to see the questions in YouTube, questions and answers, and just one another device to answer the questions. Okay, you need two devices, and for if those who are giving this with a laptop or PC can give with laptop or PC only. They need twice, not twice, only one only. So best of luck for the Kahoot. Okay, there are 30 questions. Each question carries 60 seconds to give answer. There are many types of questions like MCQ based, true, false, puzzle like, and multiple select and many and another. So best of luck.
Yeah, we will start after approximately 60 to 70 participants have joined. So please wait till then.
So everyone just log into the www.kahoot.it if you are using a laptop in a new tab, and if you are using a phone, you can use split screen or you can use another device and log into www.kahoot.it and then enter the game pin and then you will come to the screen and your name can be here.
And those guys who are joining this, please enter your correct name. Okay.
Please write your real name. Don't use any usernames, otherwise we'll not be able to identify you.
Guys, I'm sorry. I did forget to, not inform you guys what is going to be the prize when people win the Kahoot. So, for the first five people in the leaderboard, we are going to offer the Mysteries of Our Universe camp for free. So the Mysteries of Our Universe camp is priced at 1,999. So we are actually, giving it out to people at 799 right now. So for the first five people, we are going to offer the Mysteries of the Universe camp for free. Okay. So if they have already taken the camp, they can, ask somebody else to join it. So guys, remember, first five people in the leaderboard are going to get 4,000 rupees worth of summer camp for free. Yes, guys. I think at 90 you could start.
All the best, guys.
Okay, the prize
Okay,
is
some
so much
people are saying the network
wonderful.
is slow and they will answer in the chat box. For those of you who want to answer in the chat box, answer in the last 10 seconds. Please do not answer before that.
Yeah.
The prize is wonderful on the mysteries of our universe. I have made, but I can't join that. I also want to join, but I can't. Please join quickly. Okay, there are
Okay,
93 people. We can start.
yeah, I think we
Okay,
should start.
get ready. So, how long ago was our solar system formed? For this, the answers are 3 billion years ago, 5.6 billion years ago, and 4.6 billion years ago, and 6.3 billion years ago. If you know the correct answers, just click the correct color in your phone or laptop.
Okay, guys, those who are late uh, and haven't joined right now, you can also join. There is a game pin in the right hand corner,
Yeah,
2098050. You can join with that. Okay, how long was our solar system
three,
formed?
two, one, and go. Ooh,
Okay,
most of you got
okay,
it
many of
right.
them, yeah,
Yeah,
and some of them get wrong. So our solar system was formed at 4.6 billion years ago, and our Earth was formed at 4.5 billion years ago. The solar system was formed by the solar nebula. there was there in the solar nebula. By that, the solar system was formed around 4.6 to 4.5 billion years ago.
Okay, let's
So
see the
those who have get
scoreboard.
it wrong, don't worry. You can give correct answers for the next questions.
Okay, this is the leaderboard.
Okay, Prakhar
Prakhar Singh
Singh.
is on the top
Yeah,
presently. Okay, how
Okay,
much mass does the sun take in our solar system? So the options are 73%, 84%, 26%, or 99%. So the basic definition of this is how much area or how much mass does the sun take in our solar system?
let's see how many of you got it right.
Yeah, almost 30 seconds left.
these are giving very quickly. Okay.
Those who are answering the YouTube can answer right now. Okay, the answer
So
is
most of them
99%
can.
and most of them got it. Good
Yeah, that is
guys.
the correct answer.
Yeah, scoreboard. Whoa,
Okay,
they
Vaishnavi
changed the
has
score.
come down. Aniket has come to the second place. Prakhar is still on the top.
Up 8 places, Lalit Reddy. Congrats. Okay, the next question
How
is
many kilometers thick is the mantle? Okay, the red color box shows the 5,000 kilometer. The blue color box shows 1,200 kilometers. The yellow color box shows 3,500 kilometers, and the green color box is showing 2,900 kilometers. So many of them has answered also. Okay,
yeah.
so the mantle is the thickest part of the earth.
That is the innermost part of the earth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Many of them are answering. Please don't answer in the chat box before up before 10 seconds.
Now you
Answer
can
after
answer
10
the chat
seconds.
box. Now you can answer.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is
Okay.
2,900 kilometers.
Kilometers. So the mantle is almost 2,900 kilometers thick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
So this is the
the
leaderboard.
scoreboard.
Okay.
Again
There's
a
a
big
huge,
change.
big
Yeah.
change
Yeah, yeah.
in the leaderboard. Prakhar Singh is still on first, and Sri Ram is
Yeah.
the second place. Very good.
Up 26 places, Shilpa is the highest climber. Congrats.
Yes.
How many parts can the Earth structure be divided into? Okay, the options are 6, 8, 3, and 4. Just click the color in your phone or laptop. Okay, 39 answers. Full. Okay, now you can answer in the chat box.
Yeah.
Having issues in the Kahoot. Okay,
Okay,
two,
those who
one,
can't
and
join,
go.
the game pin is like 2098050.
98050. You can join it.
So
The
most
answer
of
is
them has
3.
given
You?
the wrong answer. Okay,
Yeah.
most of them has given the inner core or outer core. Okay, inner core or outer core is not like that. The core is the core. Only we are considering is as a two parts, but the main parts are like core, mantle, and the crust.
Cast. Yeah.
That's why the three is the correct answer.
Okay, again a big
Another
change.
huge change.
Sri Ram is
Ashutosh is on the
holding,
second.
yeah,
Oh
and the
my god,
combo breaker.
seven player just dropped their
Yeah,
answer streak of three.
so sad. Next question is how much time does one cycle of moon take? So
Okay,
then
so your
option.
options are first 15 days, second 29.5 days, third 7 days, and fourth 45 days. I think this is a very common question, so
This is very
you should be
easy.
able to. Yeah, actually.
The answers are coming too fast.
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
Last 10 seconds.
Okay, those who are giving
Now we
in the
will
YouTube
reveal the
can
answer.
answer the.
Now we will reveal the answer. It's 29.5 days.
Yeah, 71 of you got correct.
Yeah,
14 of you think that it is 15 days. It is not actually 15 days. It is in 1 month cycle of moon changes every 1 month, approx.
okay, let's see the scoreboard. Nothing has changed.
It is the
Nothing.
13
same.
places.
Yeah.
He is the highest climber. Good. Now you should type in
Okay, type
your
the
screen.
answers in the blue box.
Yeah,
Which color does the moon turn into during a total lunar eclipse? Okay, when the total lunar eclipse happens, what will be the color of what the color of the moon goes? Okay, it's a little bit of difficult question.
I think so. Not that much difficult.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we have seen
yeah,
this
total eclipse.
phenomenon quite a lot of times. Yeah, even
Yeah,
last year it happened. I think once or twice.
Please don't answer before 10 seconds. Many of them are answering now only
yeah.
in the
Please don't
YouTube.
answer now. You can answer in the last 10 seconds. Who are answering in the YouTube? Now you can answer in the YouTube. But so much happened.
Last 2 seconds. Okay.
Okay, the
Okay,
answer
the
is
answer
red.
is okay, red. 38 gone correct. Not so much of get corrected.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There are not big changes in the
Two
leaderboard.
changes.
Yeah,
Ashutosh
three
got
players.
dropped into the third place.
Yeah,
And Sriram
three
is the
players
second
have
place and
these
Bro
chances.
Casing has reached the leaderboard. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
next question. At which speed do asteroids enter Earth's atmosphere? The options for you are 11 to 70 kilometers and 67 to 89 kilometers and 24 to 43 kilometers. Next is 110 to 140 kilometers. Just click the right answer. Okay, guys, now you can answer in the YouTube. Nobody's answering. Okay, the answer
Okay.
is 11 to
So
70
not
kilometers.
so much have got it correct.
Yeah, so much have thought it is 110 to 140 kilometers.
Okay.
The
The
asteroid
correct
travels
answer is
in
that 11 to 70
to 70
kilometers. The asteroid
kilometers.
speed like not fast. Okay.
So the leaderboard is this and
Okay. Nandish
Okay,
has
it is
joined.
almost the same.
Nandeshan joined the leaderboard and Karthik Bhansali has also joined the leaderboard. Good.
Yeah, three
Again,
players
three
even
players have
lost their
lost
answer
a
straight.
streak of three.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll go to the next
Next question.
question.
Yeah.
And then, what is a
What
comet
is a
stain made up
comet?
of?
Yeah. So your answer options are fire, light, nuclear reaction, or vaporized ice and dust. So basically, whenever a comet moves, it comes to Earth, or whenever it moves, there is a kind of a reaction that happens behind it, as you can see in the photo. So what is that actually? That is the question.
Guys,
So is it
don't answer in the
fire?
YouTube.
Answer in the last 10 seconds, please.
Yeah, please don't answer in the YouTube right now. Please answer in the last 10 seconds. We are getting only just this much frequency and then not in 90s. Now you can answer in the YouTube. Okay, some of you got it right. And then it is vaporized ice and
Okay,
dust.
most of them got it
Yeah,
right.
Most of it.
70
It is
people got it right.
vaporized. And then a little bit change in the leaderboard.
The top
And
two are same. Prakhar and Srirama is still on top. Gatik has come from fourth place to third place. And Nandish has, I think, entered the
Vaporized
leaderboard.
ice and
have
dust
16 places. Devansh is the
particles.
highest climber. Kudos to you. Now it's true or false. All dwarf planets except Sirius are Plutoids. You should just click it's true or false. Okay, guys, you are giving less answers.
This must be easy.
Yeah, because most of them know selected. Guys, please don't answer in the YouTube now. Answer in the last 10 seconds.
Devansh
Okay, now you can answer. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's true. Okay, it's
Most of
just
you
only
got it
less to
wrong.
2. Yeah, we thought it would be easy. Siddharth
Okay,
is
next
making a
question.
comeback with in a row. Okay. Next question is asteroids are made up of what? Nickel, iron, rock, and all of these. Just click the right answer.
So these are the three basic elements that we haven't got into much deeper elements. So what are three basic elements like what out of these options?
Ashutosh, you are right. Plutoids are dwarf planets that are farther from the sun than Neptune. Okay, now you can answer in the YouTube. Okay, it's all of these. It's made up of nickel, iron, and rock.
Yeah,
Most of you
exactly.
got it right. Someone is thinking that it's made up of nickel, and there is no just exchange. Sriram is now second place, and Ananya is
Yeah.
making a comeback with 3 in a row. Congrats. Okay, the next question is what has NASA planned to take in Artemis moon mission?
So your options are taking pets to space, taking many men, taking one woman and one man, and fourth is take chimpanzees. Who do you think NASA is planning to send to moon?
Artemis
Okay,
is the
15
future
seconds.
space mission.
Sorry.
Artemis is the future mission, moon mission.
Yeah, future moon mission NASA has been planning for about I think 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. Okay. The answer is take one woman and one man. Most of you got it right. And good.
Yeah,
Next. Leaderboard.
A
Ooh,
little bit changing
big
the leaderboard.
change.
Pakat Singh has gone to the second place.
Yeah.
yeah.
13 players lost their answers streak of 3. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Aniket has
sad.
again joined the leaderboard.
And
Okay.
Rekha Singh is in second. He was in first and now he's second. So now you should type the
Type
answer.
the Dragonfly space
That
mission is
space missions
to which celestial
with
body?
celestial body.
So I have a hint for you guys that the Dragonfly space mission will land in a moon. It's a little bit hint
Yeah,
I have given for you.
yeah,
It
it's
will
just
land in
landing
a
in a
moon.
moon.
Okay, the Dragonfly space mission, my one of my favorite space mission that will be held in the future. Find life.
Okay, um, just
Last.
type your answers.
So, Bhuvan, what do you think that the Dragonfly space mission would land where?
It is related to the Saturn.
It can be Saturn or okay, it
It's
is
Titan.
Titan. It is the biggest moon of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturn.
Okay, the next
Titan.
is
And
Okay.
here we
Next
have
question.
the NASA just started to find life also. It can be access to water is present, but it is present in the form of methane. Not sure, but will sure in 2035, I think. It will be launched to go to Titan. So okay, it will be change in the relay board. So that is
Yeah.
again joined. Okay, go to the next question.
Apollo 17 mission was to explore and sample what in the moon. Okay, so your options are soil, second materials and surface features, color or air. So yeah, was the mission to explore the soil that is present on the moon, the color of moon, the air, like the atmosphere basically of moon, or the materials and surface features, for example, rocks, dunes, and all that. What do you think it is?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
most of them got right. Materials and surface features. Yeah, it's fine. Gone. Apollo 17 is gone to collect some soil particles, rock particles of moon. Right.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, we will go to the next question. It's
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, big change.
yeah.
Yeah,
Falcon 1
We have
mission
come to
failed
the
for how
next
many
question.
times? It failed for a quite bit of times.
Yeah,
What is
it's
the
of
first mission?
SpaceX.
Yeah, it's
And
of
the first
SpaceX.
rocket of SpaceX, Falcon 1.
Yeah,
It's a reusable rocket also.
yeah, it's a reusable rocket, and I think it was not launched after it. Okay,
Yeah,
let's see.
last
Okay, we
10
type your
seconds.
answers.
I think after its failures, like some failures has happened, then Elon Musk haven't so much money to launch. Next.
Yeah. Okay, it's three failures, and most of them got it right.
Yeah, three failures. And then the fourth and five, it got success.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
one is
21.
okay. We'll skip the scoreboard because we are running short of time.
Yeah, we are
ISS
late
consists
by.
of how many models? This is about the ISS. ISS modules. ISS consists of how many modules?
Okay,
The
many
options for you
modules.
are
I am also not sure what will be the answer.
yeah, there are many 18,
There's
16,
so
and
much
19. Yeah,
16,
15.
19, 18. None of this.
Yeah, this is like a quiz of ISS.
I think it is 16 because I had read somewhere. I don't remember actually. But there are actually different modules. Like one is storage, one is about
Yeah, Zarya
the
modules.
research
It's
or
Vesda,
lab.
Zarya, and then like that.
Yeah, they are named.
Those who are typing in the YouTube can chat now. Type the answers now. Okay, let's see the answer. It's
Okay, the answer is, I'm also
16
not sure. Oh,
models.
it is
It
16
consists of
modules.
16 models.
I also don't know that here 16 modules. I think it will be 2022.
Yeah.
Too much
Okay,
big.
now there is not a big change. Three
Okay,
in a row.
another big
Soumya
change.
Deep
Aniket
there
is
is left.
again.
Okay, next, true or false?
True, false. The corona layer of the
On
sun is
this.
the outermost layer. Okay.
Okay, who will
It is a little bit
get it right?
equation because every in eclipses we know about the corona. So give true or false, whether it is true or false.
Okay, let's see when you are answering. And the corona is not the real coronavirus. It's the layer of the sun, but I
It
think
is the
inside the
layer of the sun,
outermost
the
layer.
corona,
Yeah.
chromosphere, many are there.
Last 10 seconds. Now you can answer in the YouTube. Okay, let's move to the
Okay, I
next.
think it's the outermost layer. Yeah, many of
Yeah,
them got it right too.
62.
And it is the like the gaseous part, gaseous layer,
Yeah,
the
it's gaseous layer.
outer layer.
So the
From
scoreboard is
in the total
this.
eclipse, you just got, see this only the corona.
Okay, let's go to the next. What is
Okay.
ISO?
What is ISO?
This is related with the telescope, astrophotography.
Yeah, astrophotography. What is
So your
ISO?
Options.
options are sensitivity of camera sensor to light. Second is types of lenses. Third is magnitude of lens, and fourth is width of lens.
Of
So
lens.
what do you think ISO means? Here's a clue.
I-
ISO is works also on normal photography. So if you have a DSLR camera on all that, you can adjust your ISO in that too. So it is related to that.
Yeah.
Last 20 seconds.
Let's see how many of you got it right. Okay. It's in the last 10 questions.
Last 10
Yes.
seconds.
Now we can answer in the YouTube. Last. Okay, it's
It is
sensitivity of
okay.
cameras and satellite. Okay,
Sensitivity of camera sensors to light. Okay, it's a
most of you
correct
got it
answer.
right. And there's
Okay,
a
another huge
little
change
bit
in leaderboard.
change.
Nandish has again joined the leaderboard, and Siddharth also is again. Sriram is at the first place.
Okay, let's go to the next. Marie Curie was the
Mary
first woman to
Curie,
win
what
Nobel
is this?
Prize two times. Okay, let's
And she's a
just click,
very
is it true
wonderful
or
woman,
false? Just click, is it true or false?
huge
Yeah,
contribution to here she has given was
she was the first woman to win Nobel Prize. And click true or false if she is the first woman to win Nobel Prize for two times.
okay. Yes, if she has two times Nobel Prize, it's just wonderful. Two times Nobel Prize. Wow. What will be the answer? True or false?
True or false? Marie Curie is a scientist.
Yeah.
Okay, last 10 seconds. Now you can answer in the YouTube. And let's go to the next question. Ooh,
Okay, true.
most of you
Most
got
of
it
them,
right.
almost 73, means 99% have got.
Yeah.
If true.
Next question. Fourth place have reached Ancestry 5. And let's go to
Okay,
the
yeah.
next. What is the goal of astrobiology?
Astrobiology.
Astrobiology is the combination of astronomy and biology.
Like to find
So,
life in space, like
yeah. What do you think is the answer? Role of astrobiology. They conduct research in biology as well as astronomy. They relate it. Okay. Okay, now you can answer in the YouTube. Now,
this is almost a complicated question.
yeah.
The yeah.
Answer is find
Okay.
evidence of past life. Most of you thought it's how humans can survive in Mars. Most of you. It's a
Fine.
tough question. Okay, three in a row.
You can
Pratik
skip the
has back in the
leaderboard
game.
and go to the next question.
Yeah. What are auroras?
Oh,
So,
Okay,
difficult thing.
so your options are:
auroras,
first is night rainbows,
rainbows.
second is moon dog, third is natural electrical phenomenon, and fourth is reflection of light in buildings. Note that auroras are very rare and they are found in only in limited places. I don't think it is even found in India. I don't know.
No, it's not found in
It's
India. It's only found in northern and southern. North and south. So,
yeah, they are very rare and they are very beautiful to see. You can only see them during the night times.
yeah. Let's see how many of you get it as moon dog. Now you can answer in the YouTube. Who wants to? It's found in Norway. I don't know about
Yeah,
it.
it is found in Norway.
Okay. Natural electrical phenomenon. Okay. Five of you think it's moon dog. What's a moon dog? Up 10 places. Kaustubh is the highest climber. Okay, next we'll go. Now we have last 10 questions. What is the storage of the first image of a black hole taken? What do you think? It's not in KB, of course. It's not in KB or MB because it has so much of storage.
Yeah, that is too low. It's 2 TB. Uh, 1 TB is approximately the whole storage of a normal student laptop. So imagine if the photo, just a photo of a black hole is 2 TB, how big will it be?
We need to
Uh,
purchase two laptops.
yeah, and we have 27,000 GB, 4.5 petabytes, and 5 petabytes.
Let's see how many of it get it right. Now you can answer in the YouTube. Now you can answer. Okay, moving on to the next question. The answer is 4.5 petabytes. Okay,
Okay.
most of you got it right.
Yeah,
Imagine it's just Sriram has a streak with 8 correct answers in a row. Good.
that's great.
And we'll go to the next. Ancient astronomers use stars for what purpose? I think now it's a little bit easy question.
Yeah, uh, we have seen this in the old Bollywood or Hollywood movies using hand signs and all that. So either it's for navigation, to know stories, for wars, or for nothing. So definitely it is for something other than that.
Let's see. So stars are for what purpose? It was a purpose in the ancient time and even now, and it would be even in the future.
Yeah,
Now you can answer in the YouTube, guys, for navigation. Yeah, the correct answer is for navigation. Most of you think
70
it's
of you
blue.
got. No,
Most of you think it's
70 of them got right. Only
yeah,
6 of them got to know stories.
but in the YouTube, most of think it's blue.
Oh yeah.
Next, it's Ross 128b. It's the closest habitable exoplanet. Ross 128b is the exoplanet. It's a true
So is
or
it
false
true or
question.
false?
Okay, is it? Habitable exoplanet means um, species could survive in it. That's the answer for it. Yeah. That's the definition for it. Habitable
Yeah,
exoplanet.
but is it the closest to Earth?
Yeah. Is it the
Yeah.
closest or is any other planet closest to us, to the Earth?
Mm.
10. Now you can answer in the YouTube. The answer is false.
False. It is not the
Hmm.
closest.
Yeah, it's not the closest.
Most of you have got true, but it is not.
Yeah. Let's go to the next question. In which year was the first confirmed exoplanet orbiting a main sequence star found?
Yeah.
Was it 1893? Was it 1792, 1687, or 1994?
You
So
have
there's
four
a
options.
huge time difference between all these years. So
Guys, don't answer now. You can answer in the YouTube after 10 seconds. In the 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Then the 24th question.
yeah,
Okay, last 10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds are left.
Most of you
Okay.
think it's 1687.
So I think it will be like I have heard that it has taken in 19th century, so it can be
Yeah,
1994.
1994. Okay,
yeah.
not
Okay,
much
I have got the correct
difference.
answer. 1994.
1994. Okay, this is the leaderboard
You can
and
skip the leaderboard.
rotational speed
Yeah,
of a
you can.
pulsar is always
Pulsars always not accurate, very slow, almost accurate, and none of these.
Right?
Okay,
Yes.
the rotational speed for pulsar.
Yeah.
This is a difficult one.
Yeah, same, same. Because not everybody knows about pulsars. Only few knows.
Yeah.
The rotation of the pulsar, if we observe from the night sky, is almost like pulsing, like it's pulsing. What can
The
be not
rotational
true?
speed, finding the rotational speed is a little bit tough. Okay, now you can answer in the YouTube and let's see the answers in the YouTube.
Okay,
Okay, let's see the answer. It's almost
it's
accurate.
almost
Yeah.
accurate. Almost accurate means the all most of the pulsar's rotational speed are as same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That it's almost accurate.
three place
There
the
is no
six
change
hand
in
answer stick
leaderboard.
four. And
Okay,
let's go to the next. There is no big change
next
in the leaderboard. Okay, next one. Our solar system is present in which arm
our
of our
solar
Milky Way
system.
galaxy? For the answers for you, options for you are Scutungrax,
In
Orionum, Perseusum, and none of these. With the right answer. Let's see how
Glorinum
many
is
of you
the
got.
small arm. Sputum and Perseus are the main arms in Milky Way because it's a spiral galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are near to the end.
It's almost 26 questions. We are in the 26th number.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 seconds left.
Okay, last 10 seconds. You can answer now.
I've also heard that the solar system is present in a small arm, so it can be Orion.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Orionum.
okay. Most of them have got.
Most of them
I
got
think
it.
most of them
And in the YouTube
got
too.
the same thought also, like me.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next question.
Yeah, go to the next question. Only three
Okay, now you
questions are
should
left.
type the
So you
answer.
have to type your answer. What type of galaxy is Milky Way? Okay.
I think many of you will get it right.
Yeah.
Guys, don't
And
type now. In the
yeah.
YouTube, you can type in the last 10
There are
seconds.
three types of galaxies like spiral, irregular, and many more. And this topic is also there in our magazine also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these questions are from the magazine. So you can also read
Yeah.
the questions from the magazine too. Some of you type the colors. I don't know why. Okay, in the last it's the last 10 seconds. Let's see
Okay.
what type of galaxy is Milky Way.
Now
It is
I think it's spiral,
spiral.
and spiral galaxy. Most of them have got spiral.
Both of them are. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, up six
Yeah.
places. I mean, it's the highest climber. No big change in the leaderboard.
Okay. Kian
Let's
has
do the
again
next.
joined. Last three
Our
questions, right?
solar
Yeah. Last three
system is
questions.
how much far from the galactic center of our galaxy? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
options are 10,000 light years, 2,000 light years, 27,000 light years, or 47,000 light years.
Guys, there is a
Solar
hint
system
for
is
you who are giving a quiz that the solar system is almost at the end of our Milky Way galaxy.
Hmm.
the galactic center
There is a hint
is here and solar system is here.
at the
Just
end of
think the
Milky
distance
Way arc.
between it. Just think the distance between it.
Yeah. So what can be 2,000 light
Guys, please
years,
don't
10,000 light
answer.
years, 27,000 light years, 47,000 light years. Okay.
Guys, please don't answer now in the YouTube. You can answer right now. Now you can answer. Yellow color box. 27,000 light years. Yeah, you are
Okay,
right.
27,000
27.
light years. 36 of you got it right.
Okay.
So
Next
please go
question.
to the next question.
This is a
Okay,
puzzle.
I think it's a little difficult one. This is a puzzle. That life cycle. What happens in a life cycle of stars after formation? Place them in a correct order from the beginning to end. So there will be the beginning will be at the first and the ending will be at the second. Okay, there are supernova, old stage, formation of neutron stars, or black holes, and main sequence star. Okay,
You should just drag it and place it in the correct order.
yeah,
Uh, Barka Agarwal, you asked how to join the link.
I think
You
it's a
can open
little
Kahoot
difficult.
and type this number, the Kahoot, but we have come to the
Last
end.
question is left. Okay.
Yeah, there are just two
You can
questions
answer in
left.
the chat box.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You can answer the chat box. Green, blue, red, yellow. Red, yellow. 64% got it right.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay,
let's
it's a
go to the
little
next.
difficult
Okay.
one.
Tough round.
Last
What
question.
players lost their answers to Kappa? Okay, now it's the last question, and we'll skip to the next game. When was the first image of black hole taken?
Was it
The
11th May
options.
2020, 12th June 2018, 10th April 2019, or 15th August 2017? First image, I think it was not taken in 2020.
Yeah,
Maybe.
of course not.
Yeah. It must be earlier than that.
Okay, let's see how many of you get it right. This is the last question, and now you can answer in the YouTube.
Okay, the last question.
Yeah, now you can answer in the YouTube. The answer is 10th April
I think it's 10th
2019.
April 2019.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was
Yes,
let's see
2019.
it's
the
almost like
winners.
Stephen Hawking has given a very big image to us,
When
and
is the next quiz
after
like
his death,
this?
after 1 year, we have got the image.
Someone has asked when is the next quiz like this? Maybe in the next event like this. Okay, let's see the winners. Podium. Third one is Pratik Shah,
Pratiksha.
and
Third is Pratha.
second is
Okay,
Sriram, and first
and the second
is
one,
hmm,
I think
Pratik
Sriram.
Bansali.
Pratik
Okay,
Bansal.
Kudos to you guys, and the runners
Okay,
up are
Sriram is the second.
Siddharth and
Siddharth and
Kian.
yeah,
Okay, Karthik
fantastic.
Bansari.
Okay,
Wonderful. Kian is the fifth, and Siddharth is the fourth.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Wonderful.
Guys,
fantastic.
very nice job. Please, all of you guys who have been playing the Kahoot right now, you guys can come back to the YouTube show. We have lot more events like this. So Kahoot is just one of the events. Okay, we have lot more events like these planned for you. So please come back to the YouTube video or Facebook wherever you are watching this. So first of all, let us know in the chat box how these three have done it. So the questions were kind of like off the charts, man. So really minute, so much detailing went into creating these questions. So hats off, fantastic guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. And what we are going to do now is that we are going to have a authors interview session right now. So let me bring that slide now. Huh? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Pratyush, Shardul, and Apurvan.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you so much, guys. So, guys, others who are over here, okay, as I have told you before, the first five people in the leaderboard are going to get free entry to the mysteries of our universe summer camp, which is happening. So the camp is priced at 1999, but we are giving out a special offer because of COVID at 799. So all the five of them are going to get free entrance into it. I know Gatik has already participated, and Siddharth has also already participated, so they can give this to any of their friends to be there. Okay, so in a minute we are going to start the author interview session. So interesting questions about the magazine, about different topics that they have written in the magazine. Okay, so this is going to be another fun fact session for you. And something very important is that you guys can also start asking questions. So we have a presenter. So I'm going to bring Jeevashruti online, and Jeevashruti is going to take over this author session one.
Hello, guys, and good evening, everybody. So, this is Authors Interview 1. So, here we would be interviewing the people who have written the article for our magazine are Parth, Aburvan, Selva, Shardul, Shrestha, Sankal, and Ashutosh. So, as Sir mentioned above, you guys can also ask the questions to our authors, and they will be answering your questions too. So let us go one by one, and you people can introduce yourself to the people here who are watching you. So first, we will go with Silva.
Hello,
Silva, you can introduce yourself to the public.
hello. Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, my name is Selvanarayan Srivatsan. I am studying 8th standard in Kamlaniketan Montessori School, Trichy.
So Silva, you have written the phases of moon article here in our article. So can we ask you the questions like how long does each phase last for?
It takes for one phase to 29 days by by 1 2.
Yeah, okay. So the next question would be how cold is the dark side of the moon would be?
Cold side of moon 127
Yeah.
Celsius.
So
This
how
time,
cold is the dark side of the moon would be? So guys, you can also ask the question to him related to the phases of moon. Thank you for your comments. So the next person we would be taking is Ashutosh. Ashutosh, you can introduce to the public.
Hi everyone, I am Ashutosh Das from grade 7 and I study in Dharma Vidya Mandiraj Gangur. Today,
Yeah. So Ashutosh, you have written two or three articles for our magazine, SpaceX, Life on Mars, and ISS. So the most interesting topic would be SpaceX, I think so. So do they have any idea to clear the space junk?
no, they are just focusing on going to Mars and they're focusing on the vehicle Starship, but they don't have any ideas to clear any space junk.
Okay, guys, they have a question: Earth's moon. What is the name of Earth's moon? It's probably the moon only. Yes, Shrestha.
The
Hi Lorna,
Luna.
I am Shrestha and the name of our moon is Luna.
Oh, great. So we would be ending with Ashutosh. The final question for you is: we heard that NASA and SpaceX is going to collide and do a mission. Can you explain it?
Actually, they are not. There is nothing called colliding. That means they are collaborating. They are actually currently collaborating on their SpaceX Crew Dragon mission, which is launching NASA astronauts to the ISS from American soil. And they will be collaborating in the Artemis program as SpaceX won the HLS Lunar Lander contract, and the Starship will be landing the first astronauts after 50 years in the lunar surface.
So thank you for your answer, Ashutosh. So next we will go for Shardul.
Hi everybody, my name is Shardul. You must know me from the Kahoot session that just happened. I have written on extraterrestrial existence.
So guys, I think we have a question. So how many solar system is in our galaxy?
Uh,
So according to the census, there are approximately 3 point something 3.5 or 6 billion solar systems in our galaxy. So we will go to Shardul. So you have written the extraterrestrial existence article to our magazine. So are alliances true?
yes, alliances are too. The United Space Alliance was a spaceflight operations company. It was formed in August 1995 as a joint venture between two weapon making companies known as Lockheed Martin and Rockwell International. Uh, However, the company's efforts did not the efforts of USA's management to identify new post schedule business opportunities were ultimately not successful, and its owner Boeing and Lockheed Martin decided to wind down the joint venture. This venture was basically to find extraterrestrial life across our universe. Unfortunately, on December 20th, 2019, the company was dissolved.
So thank you, Shardul, for your answers. So next we will go for Parth. Parth, you can
Hello
introduce.
guys, I am Parth Moite. I study in DAV Public School at Thane. I am in standard 4th E.
So Parth, you have written the article about rockets. So what are the different fuels used in the rockets? Can you explain it?
There are two different types of fuels used in rockets known as solid fuel and liquid fuel.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Parth. So next we will go for Sankal. Sankal, you can introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Sankar Chakravarti of Grade 6 Amta Vidyalayam, Chennai.
So you have written the article about asteroids in our magazine. So can't water be extracted from the asteroids near the Earth?
Yes, water can be extracted from the asteroids, but we need a lot of high tech and stuff like that. You asked, right, why can't we extract water from a nearby asteroid? The first barrier would be that sending a rover or a lander to the asteroid, then scan the surface for clues of water. The second barrier would be sending the satellites. You know that asteroids are not stationary, which means that we have to have a powerful solar sail and boosters which are on the rockets should be there on the satellite. Then there should be a lot of fuel to get to a nearby asteroid. The third barrier is that the water should be brought back to Earth without damaging the spacecraft. Because once we make a hole in the asteroid, all the air pressure inside the asteroid will push all the rocks outside the asteroids, which may damage the spacecraft.
Yeah, so we have a question right here. Which is the closest, I think so it's a star. Which is the closest star to our sun?
It would be Proxima Centauri.
Yeah. Thank you, Sankal, for your time. Next we will go to Shrest. Shrest, you have written about Earth article. So shortly explain how the Earth was formed.
Okay, so the Earth was formed around 4.5 billion years ago, and at that time it was around the one third of the age of the universe, and it was formed by the accretion of the solar system.
Yeah. Thank you, Shreyas. So last but not the least, so we are coming to Aburvan, who have written three interesting articles. So scientists, eclipse, and no, four articles: exoplanets and dwarf planets. So Aburvan, you can introduce.
Jivashruti, sorry to interrupt you, but I think I have one more question. You have one more question to ask.
Yeah, is there why does Earth have plate tectonics and continents? I think so.
Yes.
There's a
Yeah.
question right there.
Hmm. The Earth have plate tectonics because of the convection in the mantle. The continents are formed from the continental crust. It was formed from the igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rock.
So thank you, Sankal, for your answers. So I would again invite Aburvan.
Hello all, I am Aburban studying grade 7 at the Velamal Budi campus Tanjore. I have been doing the Kahoot right now. Okay, thanks for me please.
So Aburvan, you have written four articles. Out of that, I think the dwarf planet would be the most interesting. So do dwarf planets have gravity?
Yes, dwarf planet has sufficient mass so that it has its own gravity. Using gravity only, it can surround a star, like how the Pluto does, and other dwarf planets in the solar system.
So your next question would be about the exoplanet. So when and who discovered the first exoplanet?
The first exoplanet was discovered by Michael Mayer and Ritter Qualazone in 1995.
So your another question would be about the scientists you have written. So how do we become an astroscientist? So that what Dr. Abbas has explained.
Yeah. If you want to become an astroscientist, you will need to take the degree of calculus-based physics, computer science, and astronomy, and you have to take some engineering classes too.
So your final question would be about the eclipse. So which scale is used to describe the darkness does lunar eclipse take place?
The Dangan scale is used to measure the darkness of a lunar eclipse. It was devised by Andre Dangan. He kept the name Dangan scale for it.
So thank you guys. You have answered very well about the questions asked. So is there any questions from you guys? What is inside a black hole? So any of our authors can explain what's inside a
Yeah,
black hole?
inside a black hole there would be singularity.
Yeah, thank you, Sankal.
There would
That
be always
is a black hole a wormhole?
Yeah, black hole is a wormhole. It is a theory. A wormhole is a theory, but black hole might actually be a wormhole. If you enter a black hole, it is believed. Uh, Einstein theorized that there will be a way out. Black hole can't store everything. Normally, once nature stores everything, it has to take it out. So
Yeah.
if black hole stores too much, so it needs a way out, because we have never saw a black hole spitting out things. Or if it would spit out, its immense gravity would pull it in again. So Einstein theorized that there is a white hole outside a black hole. Means in if there is a parallel universe, there will be a white hole there, and the wormhole will be connected from black hole to the white hole. Means that if you'll enter the black hole and you'll go normally in normal spaceship, you'll reach the star much faster. The time inside the spaceship will go much faster if you go in the wormhole, but your time will be going slow when you're going normally to the other universe.
So it's a splendid answer from you, Sankal. So how many modules are there in ISS? It was asked in the question of Kahoot,
Yeah,
right?
this was exactly asked in the Kahoot. There are 16 modules present in International Space Station.
Yeah, thank you, Shardul. So do we
yes.
have more questions?
There are actually
How many black holes are there in whole Milky Way?
Can
We
I?
have only one.
We have
Yes,
only one, which is
excuse
in
me,
the center.
excuse me,
yeah.
excuse me. Sorry to interrupt you, Jivasruti, but Actually, there are 15 modules in the ISS. The recent one, which was COIX module, was deorbited from the ISS to replace by another module.
Thank you for information, Ashutosh. So, guys, you can ask your questions to our authors. So, is there is exoplanets that we have discovered life evidence?
No, not still.
No.
Maybe we can discover in the future.
Yes, but still now
We have not discovered.
we have discovered some exoplanets, but not life forms on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
We
not
have
like
discovered small microorganisms in Jupiter's atmosphere,
Yes.
but Jupiter cannot be an exoplanet
yeah, it's
because
a
it's in
inner
our
solar
solar
planet.
system.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, guys. Then I think we are ended here. So, thank you
Hey
for
guys,
authors.
hey guys,
Yes, sir.
thank you so much. Fantastic moderation, Jiva Shruti, and very
Thank
nice.
you, sir.
Hearing a lot of answers, complicated answers, or put up in a very simple language. So happy to see all of you guys. So next up, we have the next session we have in play. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. So see you soon in another section. Guys, those of you who are watching now, we still have lots and lots of events. So the next event that we are going to have is called as a Guess the Scientist event. Okay. So for this event, if you guys want, you guys can come join us and play with us right now. Okay. So I'm going to share with you guys a link in the stream right now. So I have shared a link right now. Okay. So just visit this link, open it up in your Chrome browser. When you open it up in your Chrome browser, you should be able to it would open up a link called StreamYard, and it's going to ask you for permission for you to join. So when you join, you guys can come here and play an amazing game with us over here. Okay. So to play this game, I'm gonna invite Jiva Shruti and Vaishnavi Dandavate. So in a minute. Okay, guys, nice. We have Vaishnavi Dantavate and Jiva Shruti joining us to play the Guess the Scientist game. So I'm going to leave it out to you guys and take it forward from there.
Yes, sir. So, hello guys. This is Jeeva Shruti. I'm studying in grade 12 in Sri Chaitanya Techno School. So, I would welcome Vaishnavi to introduce herself.
Hello everyone, I'm Vaishni Nandavate, grade 6, Children's Academy School from Mumbai, Maharashtra. So today we are playing this game called the Guess Who Am I? So let's start.
So,
First let us learn.
yes. So, before going to start our game, let us know the rules to play. So at first we would be having 10 scientists in our mind. So we have separated between us. The people who are participating with us, you would have to ask us 15 questions about the author. So it would be like the yes or no type. We will just give you yes or no for your questions. For example, we will be thinking a scientist in our mind. You have to guess who we are thinking. You can ask that is he died or still living. So we will say you that answer. Then you can guess, or else you can go for many questions. So you can just ask us 15 questions to guess who's the scientist we are thinking.
If you have done 10 questions and you still cannot guess the scientist, you will be given a clue. But if you don't know what question to ask, just ask us like, is the scientist alive or dead, or is the scientist a male or a female? We have those scientists ready for you who are mostly popular, so you won't have any difficulty guessing them. So let's start. All the
अच्छा
best.
ठीक है.
So we have Arav here. Hi Arav, you can introduce yourself to the
Yes.
people.
I am Arav Naik and I am from Mumbai, Maharashtra. I am 9 years old and I study in Pawar Public School and I want to become a space scientist when I grow up.
Okay,
So we are
Ara.
very happy to introduce you here. So we would be thinking a scientist in our mind. You can ask your question like is he is a Indian or American like that relatedly. So you can ask your first question to me.
Okay. So,
Remember,
uh, what is the clue so that I identify?
you'll only get the clue
Acha,
after 10 questions. You
You
can
have to
ask
acha,
just
I
any
will
question.
ask you the question. Okay. Is the scientist an Indian?
no.
Okay.
Okay. Then, uh, is he alive or dead?
Yeah, is dead.
What did he discover? He or she?
So he is known for the heliocentric model.
Nicholas Copernicus or Aristarchus of Samos? Nicholas Copernicus, I think.
Yeah, you
I
are
think
right.
you have to only,
Congratulations, Arun. Yeah.
usually you have to only answer in yes or no. You told him
Yeah.
that he is
Oh,
known for heliocentric model.
so it
Okay.
would be in that. Okay, it's the first time.
Very good, guys. Very good, guys. So let's have the next contestant. Good job,
Yes.
Barav. So you were able to find it out with the
Thank you.
single clue.
Yes. Who's the next contestant? Hi.
Hi, I'm Shanari. I study in DAV Public School, Thane,
Okay.
and I really want to become an astronaut.
Okay. So, do you know the rules to play this
Oh
game?
yes, yeah,
You understood the rules, right?
yes, yes, yes.
So let's start and all the best. Okay, you can ask a question.
Um, what is the biggest discovery the scientists have made?
I don't think I can answer that question because I can only answer in yes or no to you.
Okay, then is the scientist a male or a female?
I cannot answer that. I can only answer in yes or no.
Okay, so is the scientist a male?
Yes.
Okay. Um, and mm, next question. Is the scientist alive?
No.
Okay. And was the scientist Indian?
No.
Okay. Um, Indian. Um, I,
So I think she has
So
went away.
she got disconnected. So probably Ane, for our next participant, will continue what she said. Okay.
Hi, hi Anay. Can you please introduce yourself to us? Can you please introduce yourself to us?
I am Anay. I study in peace. I am in peace.
Okay. So
I'm in North Point School.
okay. So what information you have right now is that the scientist is dead, the scientist is a male, and the scientist is not an Indian. So now you have to guess the scientist. Three questions are done.
So you can even ask yes or no type question if you
Yeah.
want more info about them.
Uh, the scientist is male.
Yes. You already have that.
Is he alive?
No, you already have that information. The information that you have is that the scientist is a male, he is not alive, and he is not an Indian. So you have this information.
Albert Einstein.
Yes, you're correct. Good job.
Congratulations.
Okay, so
So,
who's the next one?
so you can introduce yourself to us.
Good job. Hi, Sarthak.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarthak, studying in grade 6, and I
Okay,
wish
so who's
to
the
become.
next one?
So you can introduce yourself to us.
Good job. Hi, Sarthak.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarthak, studying in grade 6, and I
Okay,
wish
so who's
to
the
become.
next one?
Okay, perfect. Please have your YouTube
Yes.
off. Please close your YouTube.
Hi, Sarthak.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarthak, studying in grade 6,
Perfect. Please close
and
your
I wish
YouTube.
You can off your YouTube.
Guys, anyone who is
Yes.
coming here to the stream, please close your YouTube and come here. Remember, you are only going to get yes or no answers. So don't guess right now. Don't guess immediately. Take 10 questions at least to guess. Okay. So next up, let us try Satak one more time. If you have switched off his YouTube, Satak, if you have not switched off your YouTube, I'm going to go to the next person.
yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Sarthak, studying in grade 6, and I wish to become an astronaut in the future.
So
Okay,
Sarthak,
sir.
you can probably ask your questions to me. So I have a scientist in my mind.
Before that, Sarthak, do you know the rules of the game? Did you understand the rules?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. So let's start and all the best. You may ask
Is the
questions.
scientist a male?
Yes.
Okay. Is he alive or dead?
What is it? Oh,
Is he
you can
alive or dead?
you can ask it in the type of yes or no.
Yeah.
Like
So is he alive or dead? Sorry. Is he alive? Is he alive?
no.
No. Okay. Uh, is he an Indian?
No.
Uh, what did he discover? Okay, I can't ask.
Yeah. You can probably mention something and you can ask, is this discovered by him?
Yeah.
Is he did he die in 1970?
No, it's a little bit good question. So nobody will ask like this.
And
Think on
So
time.
the information you have is he's dead, he's a male scientist, he's not an Indian, and he did not die in 1970. That's the
Okay,
information you have.
Sarthak, Sarthak, and all the people who are going to come here, you're going to play as early as possible. Okay, so ask your questions as soon as possible.
is he uh, is he Albert Einstein?
What?
Is he Stephen Hawking?
Yes, correct. Congratulations, Argo.
Thank you.
Congrats. Good work. Yeah.
Yes, the
So
next
who's the
person we
next
would
one?
have.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, I am Haripreet of grade 4 in Bangalore, Karnataka.
Okay, Haripreet. Do you know how to play this game
Yes,
clearly? Okay, so let's
yes.
start and all the best. You can ask me questions now.
Um, is the scientist male?
Yes.
Uh, is he got Nobel Prize?
Nobel Prize. Good
Uh,
question. Mm, no, I don't think so.
is he on astronomy?
Here, can you pardon? Can you please repeat?
Is he on astronomy?
Is he an astronomer?
On astronomy.
No, it's discovered an astronomical thing. Like that, he's asking.
Um, no.
Hmm.
Sorry, sorry. What was your question again? Did he discover
Is he
anything in
on
astronomy?
astronomy? Huh.
Um, yes.
Um, hmm. He's the scientist Albert Einstein.
No.
Uh, he's an Indian.
Indian, no.
Hmm. Uh, when was he? Is he working in Germany?
Working in Germany?
Huh.
Um, no.
Is the
You have.
scientist died?
Yes.
Hmm. Uh,
You can ask any other questions to her. If
did
you can't,
he? He was there in 90s or 20s?
He was there in 90s or 20s. Good question. He was there. I cannot answer that. Sorry.
Uh,
Only a yes or no.
was he there in 90s, 19s?
No.
Hmm. Was he there in 18s?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. Two questions are done, right? Okay, so it's time for a clue. The clue for you today is that he did something with a telescope. I mean,
He's
just
like Galileo Galilei.
no. I didn't say he invented a telescope. I said he did something with a telescope. With a big telescope, he did something.
Yeah, telescope was not done by him.
Was he Isaac Newton?
Correct.
You had been made a so long discussion with us, and finally found that it's a little bit tricky only. So congratulations.
Yes.
So the next person would be
Who's coming next?
Bhavnish.
Bhavnish.
You can introduce
Welcome.
yourself.
Hi, I'm Bhavnesh.
No, we are
Okay,
now to the next question.
Bhavnish, I think you have to close the YouTube tab which is open.
Yeah, telescope was not done by
Hi,
him.
I'm Bhavnesh from fourth grade.
Was the
I
Isaac
live in
Newton?
Bangalore, Karnataka.
Correct.
You had been made a so
Bhavnish.
long discussion with us, and
Bhavnish, I
finally
think you
found
need to close the
that
YouTube tab which is open.
congratulations. Yeah, just close your YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
So the next
Yeah.
person.
Is he a male?
Wait, something is going on there. Yeah.
Bhavnish, do you know how to play this game? Do you know the rules?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So let's start and all the best.
Is he a male?
Yes.
Okay.
Was he born in the 18?
Pardon?
Was
Can
he
you ask?
born in the 18th century?
No.
Was he an Indian?
No.
Is he alive?
No.
Is he Galileo Galilei?
You are probably correct. Without any clue, you have found him. Congratulations.
Good work. So who's the next one?
Okay,
Time to
guys,
finish. Yes.
with thank you, Bhavnish. So, with the next question, we would take a break from this activity. We will continue this activity before the vote of fact. Okay. So, we are going to
Okay.
have the next author interviews.
Yes.
So, we will take
Okay.
one more question and then we will go into next one. Okay. So, we are going to have
Okay, sir.
Ayush over here. Okay. So, and then we'll close the session and we'll continue the session at the end. So let me know in the chat box, guys. Are you guys liking this session? If you guys want to continue this, guess who am I game? Will continue more. So you can only guess at the tenth question. If only after 10 questions you can guess. So till that time, curate. Okay. So if they are going to give you a guess before the 10th question, don't accept. Only after 10
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
questions you guys can say yes.
I think
Okay,
they
sir.
are probably saying by letter.
Yeah. They're just taking a guess and it's coming out right. Okay. So don't let
Yes.
them get a guess. Yes.
So, hello
Hi.
Ayush. You can introduce.
Hi everyone, I am 12
Who?
years old. I am studying in 7th standard in Pune, Maharashtra.
Okay, Ayush, do you know how to play this game? Do you know the
Yes,
rules? Great.
yes,
So let's start and all the best. Then start asking me questions.
yes. The scientist is dead.
Yes.
He is male or female?
I cannot answer that. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. He is male.
Yes.
He was an astronomer.
Yes.
He was an Indian.
No.
He was an astronaut.
No.
If you can't guess means you can go off with another questions.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. If
Uh,
you can't guess means you can go with one more questions.
will you give hint?
I don't think I can give hint now. I can give hint only at the 10th question.
He made telescope.
No.
Is he Benjamin Franklin?
I cannot answer that. Sorry, what was your question again?
He was Benjamin Franklin.
No.
He is too much famous in astronomy.
Yes, he was famous.
So here you will not get any tougher scientists. So all scientists we have took are most famous among the world.
Yeah. Those are mostly known scientists. So,
So from
is
the
it
comment section
Abdul?
we got
No,
He
it's
is
not Abdul
Indian.
Kalam. No.
He is American.
Yes. So it's time for your clue. Um, he was born in the United States. That's a clue. And from now you can start guessing, and I can answer the guessing questions.
I think that's what he asked in the last question, right? Is in American.
Yes, yes.
No, no guessing questions. I mean that the names of the scientists, like Jesse Galileo Galilei, like that. Now he can ask me questions of the scientists, and I can answer those.
So probably for the five questions you can ask like that.
Yeah, if you want. Mm,
So the people in the comment section you can also guess who he will be. If you got the correct answer means yeah.
I think yes, it's Edwin
Yes.
Hubble.
So
Good work.
so paper crafting has answered the correct answer.
What?
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. What we will do is that we have few more events planned. Okay, so we also have the authors interview section too. We have a couple of astronaut stories. People are here
Yeah.
to share famous astronaut stories. So we are gonna do that. To do that, what I kindly request you. is for let the 30 week year long students be here in the session and complete it, and then we will do the guess who session at the end. Okay, so just wait for some more time. We'll do the guess who session. I think they probably have another five more questions left. So
Yes,
we'll
sir.
do all those five more questions. So right now I'm going to send everyone who are here in the stream out of it. Okay, so you can join us at the end when we do the guess who session one more time. Okay,
Yes, sir.
nice, nice. Thank you so much, Jiva Shruti and Vaishnavi. So
Thank
next
you.
up we have uh, uh, a lot of you guys want to become astronauts. A lot of you want to become space scientists. So what we have done is that we have curated amazing stories of astronauts and space scientists for you. So to do that, we have Soumya and Ashutosh in here. Okay. So just give us 1 second and one minute, and we are going to start with this session now. Hi, Ashutosh and Soumya. So you can start with this session now.
Hi everyone, I am Astos and you have met me before in the authors area.
So you can share the screen. So hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Kalpana Chawla. I'm Soumya and I'm going to talk about Kalpana Chawla today. So Kalpana Chawla was born on 17 March 1962 in Karnal, Punjab, India. She completed her education from Tagore Bal Niketan Senior Secondary School and Bachelor of Engineering, Aeronautical Engineering from Punjab Engineer College, Chandigarh in 1982. Her work. After her parents agreed, she got an engineering degree from the University of Punjab. Then she moved to USA when she was 20. She did her master's and PhD in aerospace engineering, and then she joined NASA and began her career as a researcher. She worked on various topics, first at AMS Research Center and then at Oversight Methods Inc. Meanwhile, she became a certified pilot with a commercial license for multi-engine airplanes, seaplanes, and gliders. After becoming a US citizen in 1991, then she applied for the NASA scholarship and enrolled in aerospace engineering at Constellation University in California.
Hey guys, I think we are experiencing some kind of a momentary trouble with Soumya's feed. Okay, we'll just wait for Soumya to be back. Yes, there's some issue with Soumya's feed, so I'm gonna ask Soumya to be back. But in the meanwhile, what we will do is that let us wait for Soumya to come back. But in the meanwhile, what we will do is that okay, Soumya is going to join us anytime now. So fantastic hearing about astronauts, about what they did, how they did it, and stuff. Guys, I'm requesting those of you who are not part of the 30-week program to not come into the StreamYard link now. If you are going to come into the StreamYard link, I'm just going to ban you from the studio, and you will not get an opportunity to come back again. Okay, so I'm asking you to leave the studio right now. So I have Gatik, Chitrandan, and Sparsh. So please leave the studio right now. So when we play Guess Who, you can come back into the studio one more time. Okay, so I think there's some issue with Soumya's feed. While what we do is that let's hear from Ashutosh, his astronauts, feedback, and then we'll come back and listen to Kalpana Chawla one more time.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Ashutosh Das, and you have met me in the authors area 1. Uh, I request Vinod sir to share my presentation on screen. So today I will be talking about the famous astronaut Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong was the famous astronaut and he was the first person to land on the moon. He was born on 5th August 1930 on Ohio, USA. As a child, he always dreamed to have a career in flight. So, so after he passed away from college, he joined Edwards Air Force Station Base as a test pilot. Then, while he was being trained in the base, NASA was going on with its Gemini program to train astronauts for its next program, the Apollo program, to land astronauts on the moon. Then Na- then Neil Armstrong and David Scott were selected for the Gemini 8 mission, and they were launched from 6th March 1986 on board the Gemini 8 mission on a Titan 2B rocket. Their mission was to rendezvous and dock with the Agenda target vehicle situated in low Earth orbit. But but 10 hours into the launch, I mean 7 hours into the launch, their rendezvous system failed and the spacecraft started to spin rapidly. Neil Armstrong and David Scott were in great trouble, but due to Neil Armstrong's quick thinking, he turned on the reentry thrusters and slowed the spacecraft down. But since their reentry thruster fuel was very low, they had to return and complete the mission within 10 hours. Then, after the Gemini program, Neil Armstrong was selected along with Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins on the Apollo 11 mission. They were launched on top of the massive Saturn V rocket on 16th July 1966. They landed on the moon on 20th July 1966, and then Neil Armstrong stepped on the lunar surface, saying the most famous words: "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Then Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin did multiple experiments and planted the American flag, while Michael Collins stayed in low lunar orbit. Then they splashed down successfully on 23rd of June 1966. After that, Neil Armstrong lived a retired life from 1972 and sadly died on 25th August 1966. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello, guys. Sorry, I got disconnected. Uh, so, her space mission. Just give me 1 minute. So, Kalpana Chawla's first space mission was on November 19, 1977. She
Yeah, Soumya, we are able to hear you clearly, so you can continue.
Yes, sir. She went on her first space mission. She, with her other companions, had to travel for 15 days in the Space Shuttle Columbia flight STS 87. Kalpana was the first Indian woman to go into space, and second person from India. First was Rakesh Sharma. Kalpana Chawla on her first mission flew over 10.4 million miles and took 252 orbits of the Earth, logging more than 372 hours in space. The mission failed due to the malfunction of the Spartan satellite that was to be deployed in space. A 5-month NASA investigation relieved Chawla from all accusations, confirming an error in software interfaces and the defined procedure of flight, crew, and ground control. Second space mission. The second space mission of Kalpana Chawla was on January 16, 2003. But unfortunately, the space shuttle disintegrated and taking the lives of 7 crew members, including Kalpana Chawla. It was on February 1st, 2003, and was 16 minutes prior to landing. How did it happen? Next slide, please. How did it happen? When the Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrated over Texas during re entry, with the loss of all 7 crew members, shortly before it was scheduled to conclude its mission, during launch, when the piece of foam insulation the size of a small briefcase broke, the size of a small briefcase broke off the space shuttle internal tank, the main propellant tank, under the aerodynamic forces of launch. The debris struck the leading edge of the left wing, damaging the shuttle's thermal protection system, which protects it from heat generated with the atmosphere during re-entry. While Columbia was still in orbit, some engineers suspected damage, but NASA managers limited the investigation of the grounds, and that little could be done even if problems were found. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Soumya and Ashutosh. Okay, so it was really a very nice eye opener on what these astronauts have done. So next up, we have the inspiring, the author area, author interview too. And to host that, we are going to have, Pratana, and we are going to join with the next set of authors. So after the authors interview, we are going to have a set of constellation stories where you're going to learn about constellation stories, and then we are going to play guess who one more time, so please be waiting for us. So quickly, let's start the next batch of the author interview second.
Sorry guys, I got a glitch. Sir? Sorry guys, I got a glitch. Sir?
Yes, Pratna, you can carry on.
Sorry guys, I got a glitch.
Pratna, please switch off your YouTube.
Sorry guys, I got a glitch.
Pratna, please switch off your YouTube.
Sir, is it fine
Yes,
now?
yes, it is fine, Pratna. You can take over.
Good evening, viewers. I hope you all are having fun. There is more to come. I am Pratna Bhatt from grade 6 of Devi International School, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I will ask questions to another set of authors. Hi Pratyush.
Yes, hi.
Please introduce yourself.
Okay. So, hello everyone. I am Pratyush Devnath from grade 7. I am from Tripura also. So, I have written three articles in the means no sorry two articles in the Astropedia magazine. One is the black holes and one is the neutron stars.
Yeah. Could you tell me what are pulsars?
Okay, so the pulsars are also basically a neutron star only, but the only difference between them is that pulsars are too much bright and their rotational speed is more accurate than a neutron star. And if we observe a pulsar from Earth in the night sky, we will be seeing that the star is like pulsing, twinkling more accurately than a star.
Okay.
That is called a
Uh,
pulsar.
oh, I didn't know that. Could you tell me who discovered pulsars?
Okay, so Anthony Hewish have discovered the first pulsar in, and he also got a Nobel Prize for discovering the first egg pulsar in 1974. Anthony Hewish has discovered that.
Oh, wow. Hi, Soumya.
Hi.
Could you
Hi.
introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Soumya. You know me from Astronaut Stories, and I'm 13 years old.
Yeah. I read your article about stars. What type of stars are there?
So each star is different. Some are hot, some are cold. I have some examples with me. First is main sequence star. Most of our stars in our night sky is main sequence star. For example, our sun is a main sequence star. The brightest star in a night sky, Sirius, is a main sequence star. Then we have neutron stars. When stars are between 1.35 and 2.1 times the mass of the sun, these stars don't become a white dwarf. Instead, an immense supernova explosion caused the star's death, and the remaining core forms the neutron stars. We have lots and lots of different type of stars in the universe.
Okay. Why do we need stars basically?
So, the reason why stars are so important is because they have helped humans navigate through Earth. When it was dark, these stars would lit up the sky. In addition, stars are very important because they make life on Earth. The sun is most important. Without the sun, the Earth will just be a rock with ice. Thank you.
Oh wow, thank you, Samya. Um uh, Hi, Rajashri.
Hi, hi
Could
Pratana.
could you introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Ms. Rajshri of class 8 in Amrita Vidyalayam School, Chennai.
Yeah. Your article on sun's atmosphere was good. What can you tell me? What is the photosphere of the sun?
The innermost layer of the sun's atmosphere is the photosphere. It is about 500 kilometers thick. This is the stratum where the energy from sun is released as light. Hence, it is called as photosphere, as light is usually referred to as photo.
Okay. Why can we only see sun's corona in the total solar eclipse?
The corona is the outer atmosphere of the sun. It is made of tenuous gases and it is normally hiding in plain sight, overwhelmed by the bright light of the sun's photosphere. When the moon blocks the sun's face during the total solar eclipse, the corona is revealed as a pearly white halo around the sun.
Okay. Thank you, Rajashri. Hi, Shrishti. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Thank you, Pratana. Hi everyone, I'm Srishti from grade 5. I'm studying in SSPM School of Excellence at Constellation.
Yeah. Uh, what is dark matter?
Dark matter is dark matter is a material that cannot be seen directly. The dark matter is made up of particles that do not absorb, reflect, or emit light. The dark matter cannot is detected and cannot be absorbed by electromagnetic radiation.
Yeah. Then could you tell me, please, what is the radius of our Milky Way galaxy?
The radius of our Milky Way galaxy is 52,850 light years. Do you know how big one light year is? It's about 9.7 trillion kilometers.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Shrishti. Hi, Daksh.
Hi Pratna.
Could
Hello
you please
everyone. Yes.
introduce?
Hello everyone. My name is Bulecha. I am 10 years old. I am studying in Srimati Sulochana Devi Singhania School, Thane, Maharashtra.
Yeah. Uh, your article on asteroid belt was also good. Could you tell me what is the shape of our asteroid belt?
Our um, asteroid belt is shaped in a two-shaped. It is a two-shaped belt.
Okay. Uh,
Which is the largest asteroid in our asteroid belt?
The largest asteroid in our asteroid belt is Ceres. It is about 1000 kilometers big.
Oh, great. Uh, thank you. This is all for the authors area too. Yeah. All over to you, sir.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Wonderful, listening to all your articles, what you guys have written out over there. Fantastic. So, thank you, Soumya. Thank you, Pratyush. Thank you, Daksh, Srishti, and Rajashri. So, thank you so much. Next up, as I suggested, we are going to have, the constellation stories. To present constellation stories, I'm going to have Pratna and Sankalp back in here. Okay. So just give us a couple of minutes and then we are going to start with the constellation stories right away. Okay. So we have Sankalp and Pratana back here to share about the constellation stories. So guys, over to you.
So, So, hello everyone, I'm Sankal Chakravarti of Grade 6 Amta Vidyalayam, Chennai. Today I'll tell you all about constellation stories. So, let's get started. The constellation I'll tell you all about is Scorpion. The ancient Greeks believed that the hunter Orion was very overconfident and he felt very proud of himself. So he told that I am the powerful man in the whole universe. So goddess Gaia summoned in two scorpions. One had claws and the other did not have claws. The one with claws killed the hunter. So goddess Gaia rewarded the scorpion by putting it in the night sky. Now I would like to hand over the platform to Prarthana.
Yeah. Thank you, Sankalp. Uh, could you see my screen?
It's loading, I guess.
Okay. Uh, guys, you can talk without your presentation. So it's a constellation. So everyone know about our constellations.
Or sir, I can share for Prarthana.
Yeah, please do that. Okay, constellation stories. Pratana, your sharing is ready now.
Yeah. Uh, hello everybody. I am Pratna Bhatt from grade 6 of DAV International School, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Now I am going to tell you two more constellation stories. Which the first one is Canis Major. In Latin, Canis Major is called uh, the greater dog. In Greek mythology, it is believed that Zeus gifted Lelaps to Europa. Lelaps was the fastest dog in the world and could catch anything it pursued. One day, Europa's husband Cephalus took Lelaps to hunt down a fox, but the fox was also destined never to be caught, and the race seemed endless. They were going round and round after each other. Finally, Zeus himself had to end it by turning both of them into stone. Later, he placed them in the night sky by turning the both of them into constellation. So, so Leelus became the Canis major and the fox became the Canis minor. Uh, we can low in the night sky. It still looks like the dog is chasing the fox. We can find this location. We can find this constellation in the southeast direction. It contains Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, and some other missile objects like M41. In Rigveda, they are known as the two divine dogs. Now, my next story is about Cepheus. In Greek mythology, it is believed that Cepheus was the king of Ethiopia. He was Cassiopeia's husband and the father of Andromeda. Cassiopeia's vain boastings angered Poseidon, and he decided to destroy the kingdom of King Cepheus. To save his people, Cepheus agreed to sacrifice his daughter Andromeda and tied her to a stone, but Perseus saved her in time and married her, which led to a fight between them and Poseidon's army. Perseus used the head of Medusa and turned them all into stone, but in this process, King Cepheus and Queen Cassiopeia were also turned into stone by mistake. After the tragic death of King Cepheus, uh, After the tragic death of King Cepheus, Zeus placed him in the night sky by naming the constellation Cepheus. We can locate this constellation in the north direction. Alderamin or Alpha Cephei are the brightest star of this constellation. Beta Cephei, Gamma Cephei, Delta Cephei are some other primary stars. Thank you for listening to me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pratana. So, and thank you so much, Sankalp, one more time. Guys, we are going to play one more Guess Who session. So, Jeevashruti is, live with us right now. And we're just waiting for Vaishnavi to come back live so that we could start with the Guess Who session. Okay. And just give us a minute and we'll be back. You guys have the link to join. So, I'm sharing the link one more time in the chat right now. Okay, so we can accommodate another five more people, or what we will do is that we would play dual games. So I'm going to invite two people at a time to play for one question. Remember, you can only give a guess in the 10th question. So even if you're going to give a guess before the 10th question, they are not going to accept the guess. They are just going to say we can't answer your question and move on till the 10th question. Only after the 10th question you guys can give the data about this thing. Okay, super. So let me bring Vaishnav, Jeevashruti and Vaishnavi back on stage. So guys, the floor is yours. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So welcome again, guys. We are
Yes.
now with you for another session.
Yes, just a second. I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah. So at last we were with Vaishnavi's question. So the people who
Yeah.
are coming can continue with her. So the people who can join in that stream yard, you can also answer in the comment section.
Okay. So, is everyone ready?
We have two
We have
people
a
right over here. So first,
is Chintan and Sriram. Okay, so do you know how to play this game?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so um, let's start and all the best. You may ask questions to Jeevashruti now.
I think they were continuing with you.
Mine is done. Na? Mine was the last, right? Edwin Hubbard,
Yeah,
now it's
they.
yours.
Okay. Yeah, you can ask me question.
Okay. Was the scientist a male or female?
You can't ask like that. Just you can ask like yes or no type
Was the
questions.
scientist
Yeah.
male?
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
is he alive?
No.
Is he an Indian?
No.
Was a space telescope named after him?
No. That's a brilliant question.
Is is uh, is he a uh, um, is he was a spectacle maker?
No. It was a different type of question. Good attempt.
Did he make any laws?
I think this question is not answerable. Maybe it's no.
Did he? Oh,
They have asked the sixth question, I think so.
Oh, sorry. They were the sixth question, right? Yeah. They have done six questions.
did the scientist die in the 20th century?
What?
Did the scientist die in the 20th century?
No.
Is he born in United Kingdom?
No. So I think this will be about ninth question if you ask. Yeah. Yeah,
Was
people,
he
you
a
can also comment in the comment there. Yes. What's your question?
was he a European scientist?
Yes. So this is the tenth question if you ask. So can I give the clue here? So
But I think they have to ask
yeah,
one more question, and that question didn't give clue,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Was he Archimedes?
Is he an American inventor?
No. Because you're having the information that he is a European. So it's a time for clue. So the clue you are having is so he is the first one to give a star catalog. So he's the first one to give a star catalog is your first clue. So again I am repeating your first clue is he is the first person to give the star catalog. Stars catalog. So people are guessing in the comment section. No.
Was it Ptolemy?
Yeah. Someone has given the right answer in the comment section. Sarthak Sharma.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Can you guess?
Just
So
guess the name.
people, yeah.
So the next one.
Is it Hipparchus?
Yeah, it's the right answer. Hipparchus. So
Great
also in the
job.
comment sections, people are answered. So the first one to answer the question is Sarthak Sharma, and also congratulations, guys. You have also made it.
Yes.
Thank you for joining.
Okay, so we have Riyansh and Adrian.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so do you know how to play the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. So um, let's start and all the best.
Is
Guys,
she a
any of
female?
you have opened the YouTube means you can.
My YouTube is closed.
Did you go
My
to
Okay,
space?
YouTube is closed.
Okay.
thank
Okay,
you.
so you can ask me the first question.
Is she a
Um,
female?
No.
did they go to space? Did she go to space?
No.
Is he alive?
No, she.
No.
Is he European?
European. No.
Did they discover the Kepler star?
No.
Uh, is he American?
Sorry?
Is he American?
No.
Is he Indian?
Yes.
Abdul Kalam?
I don't think I can answer
So
that
people are giving
question.
answer in the comment section.
Is he
Is it C.V. Raman? C.V. Raman.
No.
is he Abdul Kalam?
Yes, he is Abdul Kalam. But first I could not answer because sir told that you can only answer after 10 questions, but it's okay. Congrats, Abdul Kalam.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the final,
It's the second last question.
yeah, it will be the last question, and the so we have two people
Prathai
over here.
and Kartik.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Pratya. I'm studying in third standard, so I know how to play this game.
Great.
Okay, then
Kartik, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Pratya.
so I think he's on mute.
We cannot hear you.
Yeah. Okay, I think he's not having a good connection. So okay, we can continue with Prati. You can ask me questions.
Okay. Was he a male? Is he a male?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. So that is over connected here. You can also go over the questions.
is he an Indian?
No.
Is he alive?
No. We can't hear you, Kartik. No, no,
Did
we
he
can't hear you.
discover gravity?
No.
Did he discover the theory of relativity?
No, guys, 1 minute. That we won't take the same people over and over again. So this is a new person only.
Was he an astronaut?
No,
American? Is he an American?
yes. So Gatik, you can probably make a chat. We will also read it. We can't hear you.
Yeah, Rafiq. Cannot hear
Physicist?
you.
Is he a physicist?
Yes.
Archimedes? Is he Archimedes?
No. People are guessing in that comment section. Also, Carl Sagan, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking. No, guys, those are not. So I think Gatik is trying to say something, but it's not audible.
Gatik, maybe you can maybe you can ask in the chat.
Does his name start with M?
No.
It's
So
time
I
for a
think,
clue.
yeah. Okay, I will give you a clue. This will be the questions. Okay. Uh, he had invented many devices among electric power. You know that, like AC motors, AC generators, transmissions, like that.
Nikola Tesla. Is he Nikola Tesla?
Yeah, correct answer. And I think something in somewhere in the background. Someone is in your background and giving you the correct answer. But anyway, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, Gatik, you are also correct answer. So it's Tesla. So we are done
Okay.
here.
Oh no, we have one more.
One more question. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have Sparsh and Sharvari again. Welcome again, Sharvari. And hi, Sparsh.
Hello, I'm sorry because last time I couldn't
Welcome again, Sharvari.
join.
Hi, Sparsh.
Okay, so,
Please off the YouTube tab which you have open.
so just join in this StreamYard only.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can you
guys, you
please
can go with the
introduce yourself?
question.
Please
Yeah.
introduce yourself first.
I'm Spursh. I study in class 6, Gyan Bharati, New Delhi, and I love space science.
Okay. Sharvari.
I am Sharvari. I study in DAV Public School, Thane.
Okay. So, do you know how to play this game?
Yes.
Great.
Yes,
So, let's start and all the best. You can ask me questions.
was he an Indian?
Yes.
Did he work in
Was the
ISRO?
scientist?
What? What was
Did
the
he work
question?
in ISRO?
So, no.
Is the scientist a male or a male?
Yes.
Okay.
Is scientist.
Is the scientist astronomer?
Sorry?
Is the scientist or astronomer?
Astronomer. No, I don't think so.
Uh, did he have a high position in any space agency?
No.
Uh, has the scientist got any awards or prizes?
Yes.
Um,
Did he help India with any major launches like missions?
Um, I don't think so. I think two questions. I don't know.
he APJ Abdul Kalam.
I cannot answer that. Sorry.
Okay.
Vikram Sarabhai.
Yes. So sorry to interrupt you guys. So the first person who gave the right answer in the comment section is again Sarthak Sharma. He already guessed that it is he was
Vikram.
Vikram Salabhai, and you people
Yeah.
have guessed very intellectually. Great work. So congratulations. Yes. Congrats. And thank you people for joining with us here. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we are end up here. So we thank all
Okay.
of the participants who have came here. Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I think with that, we have come to this section. So, still two more events are left. Next up, we have a small thank you, Jeevasuti, and thank you, Vaishnavi.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
Vaishnavi is going to meet you again in the event. Okay. So, guys, next up, we are going to have a small technology tool. We have had so much of fun today. So, but we also want you guys to take home technology to learning from today. So to present that, we have Daksh over here. So Daksh has made a fantastic video for us. So I'm going to share that video with you guys right now. Okay. Before that, let me bring Daksh on stage. Daksh, so can you tell us a little about your video, buddy? What this video is? Daksh, can you unmute and talk to us about the video?
What this video? Sir, I have made a video on Google Earth and features about Google Earth. Can you unmute and talk to us
Okay,
about the video?
fantastic.
Sir,
So please switch off your YouTube. Okay,
Google
while
Earth
I play the video.
and features about tool named Google Earth. In Google Earth, you can search anything related to Earth, like countries, cities, buildings, and many more things. In Google Earth, you can click on this and search here. Like now, I will search a monument, and then it will go here, and you can see some photos of it. See, from like this, you can see Qutub Minar, and you can do 3D view. Like this is 2D, and when you click on it again, you can do 2D view, and you can see things around it, and you can scroll it. You can change the directions from here, like this. And then you, if you want grid lines, you can also on grid lines from here. Go down and turn on this. So now you can see these lines of means grid lines, and when you go in Voyager, here it will come like this, and if you want you can click on any picture like this, and it will take there like this. This is Google Earth. Thank you.
Daksh, thank you so much for that nice tutorial. So Google Earth is a free tool that all of us can use. Not just Earth. Daksh had showed you, how to use Earth. Not just Earth. You can also explore solar system in Google Earth. Okay. So I think with that we have come to the end of the section. Thank you, Daksh, one more time. So we have come to the end of the section to deliver the word of thanks for this event. I'm going to invite Vaishnavi one more time on stage. So Vaishnavi, the stage is yours.
Yes, sir. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place on record a hearty thanks to Mr. Vinod Kumar sir for the enormous cooperation in the organization of this event. I would also like to thank Dr. Moya Abbas sir for taking the time out to come here from their very busy schedule. I would also like to thank all the parents and students who merely came here online for this event. Well, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The VS started rolling months ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by teams of very motivated and dedicated students who knew their job and were result oriented. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Once again, thank you. Yes, sir.
Muted. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here. If you guys are not here, this would not have been such a big success. So please register. I've shared the link over here in the chat. Okay, I'll share this link in the comment box also. Okay, so please do register for the magazine. Hopefully by about 8 o'clock, we will schedule one batch of emails for all those who registered for the magazine. Okay, so the magazine, you can always share this link with your friends. For them, they could also visit our webpage and get the copy of the magazine for free. Okay, with that, we have come to the end of the session. Thank you so much for being here. This is your learning coach Vinod signing off, and looking forward to see you in more programs. All, bye bye. Happy weekend.